Hi, everybody. Did my music stop? Thank you for being here. That's so sweet. Hi, Rapper. Hi, Rock This Girl. Hi, Freeside, Moonlight Soul Path, Moan the Hoops, Mary Jane Doe. Hi, everybody. Yeah. Hi, Lulu. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'm really sad. I'm really, really sad because she's honestly at goes to one of the best hospitals in the world. My mother. It's about an hour from her town in Iowa. For those of you that don't know where Mayo Clinic is, it's in Minnesota, um, Rochester, and she's been thinking all summer that she probably has some kind of cancer, literally, in her stomach area. And I was just like, Mom, how come they didn't do any tests? And she said they didn't think to do it. I wish she had said something this summer, like, please test me maybe for that. But, she doesn't want to be an alarmist. She's 83. Um, and she did say that if they think chemo is what she needs, she's going to do that. But as we all know, chemo, it kills the good cells too. And yeah, so I called her on Christmas Eve, before Christmas. And she didn't answer, which was odd to me because it was, 5-ish or something. But I thought maybe she's gone or at a store or at a light show with her husband. I didn't know. Turns out she had gone to the ER and was sent to Mayo Clinic, had tests done. Um, yeah, so I found that out when she called me regular Christmas Day Eve. And I didn't freak out and burst into tears, because that's not being kind of strong for her. She knows I'm just destroyed by the news. It'll make her feel worse. So I just asked some questions and I told her, well, I won't freak out because we don't know for sure. And I'll, try to be strong when and if we do find out. But what I know about hospitals, most of them, is they don't mention the words cancer to you unless they're pretty darn sure. Yeah. Hi, Demetrius. Yeah, I got your message. And are you in the hospital still? I can't believe you're going there like every single weekend. You were there last weekend, the weekend before that, and now again. It's starting to really scare me. Yeah, I mean, it has been scaring me, but now it's just like, yeah. And uh they've or I mean D Carter 1999. Is that the name of your channel now? Is it different? Do people know how to get on it? He has over 100 subs and he celebrated. And I didn't make it. I wasn't really um, in the mood to celebrate, and I didn't want to be a downer. But I remembered my next. So prayers are with you, Demetrius. Good grief. My next chapter is healing and support. And I don't know how I'm going to navigate this journey, you guys. Okay, let me see what Moonlight Soul Path said. They've come a long way with cancer treatment. My mom had rare cancer that attacks appendix first, then travels. She had tumors in appendix, bladder, colon, and when they did surgery, found more in her uterus. She has surgery and they believe they got it all. No chemo so far. Wow. Thank you, Moonlight Soul Path, for sharing that about your mom. Like, that literally gives me some hope. I don't know, like, how much more I can take. I mean, I don't have any choice, right? And we all go through ups and downs in our lives and stuff and bumps in the road. I get it. But it was just hard enough when my mom had a light stroke and then thank God, kind of a simple light, if there is such thing as simple, a light heart attack 2 days later. Yeah, and cancer runs on her side of the family. Her sister passed away from breast cancer after many, many years, though, good 35 years of having it. And it came back. And, and as you all know, my sister Ashley, she's in remission. Thank God. She had surgery. I believe she had part of her uterus. No, not part. Her whole uterus removed and went through chemo and just got a clean bill of health in October. And then boom, 2 months later, this. So good friends in prayer. Thank you. So like today, I was just kind of trying to watch happy stuff on TV, like, well, it's not happy for the restaurateurs until later on, but the Kitchen Nightmares with Ramsay. Apparently he had his last show back in I think it was 2014. But he really cares. He comes in there. He's not screaming like Hell's Kitchen. And the way some of the cooks and people interact with each other and the staff, it's hilarious. But it usually ends on a happy note. So I found myself screaming and being silly and kind of spooking the cats on purpose and making the kids laugh, my grown adult kids. I also wanted to be upbeat, act as if everything's okay, because it's my son's birthday tomorrow. Or I could say in 45 minutes, considered midnight, but he was born at 8:36 in the morning on the 29th. And it's Tattooed Angel's birthday also. Tattooed Angel 2229 is tomorrow, and she had a karaoke. And I was trying to get up there to sing even one kind of happy song, but was not able to for the life of me. Hit on the Safari icon and do the paste and get up there. So that was a first for me, getting on people's StreamYards for it to be an issue. So that was really weird. But I figured there must have been a reason that I couldn't make it up. And also, she had been up for 3 hours already. But that was a bummer and a disappointment. I looked at many little videos to figure out what to do, and I can't figure it out. So I to tell you the truth, like, unless she goes to back to Restream, is that what it's called? I really may not be able to come up there and sing again. Yeah. Hi, K47. Yeah, so I'm just kind of numb, and I was just going to read first and then say how I was feeling, but it's just not me. So Demetrius, tell me in here why you had to go back again. You were having pain in your chest and couldn't breathe very well again. And also it's 12, 11, 12, it's 2:15 in the morning. So You're obviously not really sleeping, are you? Are you still in pain? I mean, you're literally my son's age. Yeah. And I do, I try not to worry about you because, you're residing in a nursing home and getting care. Oh gosh, you have pneumonia again and nausea. You have pneumonia again? This is the third time this year of 2024 you've had pneumonia. That's really serious. Oh, good grief. Oh, and that's right. That's what you had last week. And I asked you how you got it or whatever. You said it's an infection in your lung. Oh, thanks, AK-47. Thanks so much. It's just been, you guys, the shittiest year. The shittiest year. I mean, there's been blessings. My son found a med that's working for him. Um, but he's gained quite a bit of weight. I think he had a good birthday. He wanted some special kind of special edition Yu-Gi-Oh cards, so I was able to pick those up at the store. I'm friends again with my neighbors. Instead of giving him 10, I give him 15. And it's fair because taking a cab was more than that after a tip, you know. But just, stroke, heart attack with my mom, cancer, and stage 4 even with my sister, but she's in remission. So, I've got to try to think positive. I've got to do it, or I'm just going to get kind of depressed, and that's no good for anybody. I literally have to act as if everything's fine. I'm going to have to, like, try to find the strength. I mean, honestly, like, this is the scariest time in my life because this is my mother, who I love deeply and always have, but haven't had a chance to see in many years because of COVID and not having the money, and then her husband's cancer and all his treatments and his surgery. And then she had a bunch of visitors for the very last time because she's older from Vermont. Shortly after 2011 was the CPS thing when I lost my daughter for 3 months because I drank too dang much in one night. So I was having to talk to lawyers and this and that and the other thing, wasn't allowed to leave the state anyway. And that happened 2 weeks after we got back from traveling by train to Iowa to see my mom. And at that point, I think it had been 3 years since no, it was 2. I think she was 5 when she flew here, and then she was 7 when we took the train there, my daughter, that is. Yeah. Oh my gosh, AK-47, that's so nice of you. It's been crappy, but you know what? I want to lift you up. I know it might sound weird, but I think you're a really attractive woman and you have the most beautiful heart this world ever seen on the internet. Oh my God. Thanks so much. I don't necessarily want YouTube to turn into therapy for me, but it almost is. Thank you. Yeah. That's such a beautiful thing for you to say. Thank you, AK-47. Thank you. You're hurt, rapper? What's wrong? I mean, I have to look at the positive. Really didn't think my sister was going to make it. Hi, Sean B. And she did. But I don't know how a fluid filled uterine cancer, stage 4, stays away, to tell you the truth. But I mean, I want to be positive. The only other time. Oh, thanks, Moonlight Soul Path. Thank you so much. Wow. Thanks, you guys. Your year's been crappy too, or maybe you're talking about mine. Demetrius has had a really, I don't know if it's been crappy. I don't think so. He has a chance to move into a real nice home. And he's been waiting so patiently through summer, fall, and now winter. Um, I mean, think back when we were all 29. Can you imagine living in a nursing home and having all these elderly? I mean, I'm sure they're really nice, but he probably feels a little bit out of place. Demetrius, you know. I asked him. He's the youngest one there, of course. Um, it takes someone very strong and resilient to go through that and be able to have a channel and be and feel like reaching out to others. I mean, think about that, you know. So if you guys wouldn't mind subbing up to D Carter 1999, I'd so appreciate it. Demetrius and Moonlight Soul Path, you please put your links in. Mary Jane Doe, anyone else that has a channel, just go for it. Um, Moonlight Soul Path has been through horrific loss. Her son unalived himself. I believe it was 8 years ago now. Maybe seven. Maybe it was 7 years ago. I mean, that's just got to be worse than someone possibly getting cancer and having a chance to live. I mean, it is. And she survived it. And she has a channel reaching out to others and being supportive of that. But she also gets out her Oracle advice cards. I didn't know what they were called. She told me. And covers really beautiful, inspirational, healing, and affirmational, if that's even a word, cards on her, cards with beautiful, not quotes, but messages. So please sub up to her. Mary Jane Doe just started a channel a little while ago. And Demetrius, if you're still in here, I don't think you're under D Carter 1999, aren't you? What are you? DCT channel or something still? It's good to see you, Rock This Girl. It's good to see you too, Freeside and Moan the Hoops. And Moan the Hoops is from Scotland. I found that out. He commented in one of my, after my lives, he commented Merry Christmas or something from Scotland. So I thought that was really neat. Oh, D. Carter, 1999. Wait, is that what? Oh, you're D. Carter, 1999 now. Okay. Sean B. is my homie, says Rapper. I hope you're doing okay, Rapper. Oh, Mary Jane made you cry a while back, Rapper? How come? Oh, I didn't even see this. Thank you so much, AK-47. Yeah, I really am real. I mean, well, you don't have to be on here, but then I don't know. Um, it's just, I mean, that's the fun of it. You can be yourself. There's this guy, I'm going to shout out his channel. It's called The Hanger, Hangar. His name is Jeremiah. Oh, now I can't remember. Uh, oh, wow. Hi, Redheaded Storm. Thank you for coming in. Will you guys hit the like for me? And I know you just came in and you may not want to subscribe, Redheaded Storm, but I'm only about 17 away from my goal of 3,000. I've been wanting that all year. And it'd be wonderful if you subscribed, and anyone else that hasn't, if you're willing to. There's really no pressure. Um, okay. Um, oh, so his name is Jeremiah. Something Hoops. No, not Hoops. Monjune or something. Jeremiah Monjune. I think that's what it is. Now I can't remember. And he does little videos, kind of like you, Demetrius, but he's a lot older. He's 58. And shortly, I think 2 days after the holidays, on my feed, the name of his program was I Don't Have Anything to Live For, #loneliness. And I was like, oh my gosh, if that isn't real. And so I watched it. And, he's like, oh, I don't have very many subs. And I've been doing this for a while and no one's probably going to watch anyway. And then he would talk and then he would say something else. And he's really missing his wife, who I think she died of MS, I think, because that's what she had. And they weren't able to have children. And he really wishes he had children and had someone in his life. Oh, okay. You didn't make Rapper cry. He's kidding, Mary Jane. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Look at that. That's really, really nice of you. Thank you so much. Wow. Yeah. So it's The Hanger. And he spoke and he has tried to unalive himself. He has, I won't say how, 3 different times in his lifetime since her passing. And once was with PILS, we'll just say that. So nothing like gruesome or whatever, but he says he wants to just walk away, run away, and leave his phone behind and everything. And he's done it before. For, I think he said a few months. And he kept saying it like he really kind of wanted to, but he didn't. And he also said, maybe I'm just saying all this so I'll talk myself out of it. And I haven't seen him now on there for another 2 days. So it's been 5 days total. He got the most views on that, 6,000 some views. I don't even know if I've ever had 6,000 on one video. I've had 5,000 and something for my silly little dances, but that's about it. And I think he had 430, or was it 140? I should be able to remember. He had a lot of comments, people saying, you don't have children, but we can be your family, or see if you can volunteer somewhere to help the homeless. It'll make you feel better. And he was living with his father at the time, and um, it's, I don't know. He really was lonely. I looked back at some of his other lives, and he had the same title in one. Was it a year ago? I can't remember, but he's very patriotic. He's from Missouri. Um, if you guys would be willing to check him out and even sub up, it'd be really neat. Um, yeah, I should have written down his name. I'm going to hop out and take the time and get his name because I subbed up to him. If you guys are interested in even peeking at his last live of, I think it's 36 minutes or something. He kept wanting to go and he kept talking. He just has a phone. He doesn't have all the Wi-Fi gear, whatever, like other people. And he's not grifting. He's not asking for money. He's like, even if someone wanted to send me some, nobody knows where I am anyway. And this and that and the other thing. And so he's not a teaser. It doesn't seem. He's just real. And you know what struck me before I forget? If you guys watch it, he says rather than like even a check, written to me and someone trying to find me, he said, I just would like to have a friend. I would just like to go have breakfast with someone and just talk to somebody. That's what he said. And I'm telling you right now, it was sincere. It wasn't a repeat like a game. It wasn't just words. I can't explain it, but it got me choked up. Um, so anyway, um, I'm going to play a small song and be right back with the name of him, his program, okay? I know it's easy to say, live my life, but you're right behind. That we are dealing with cancer. You believe in more than life every minute. Yeah. Many people that get sick with pretty horrific, scary things or even terminal things start living their life more fully and connect with family and friends that they weren't that as connected to before. That happens to people. Yeah, incredible. Moonlight, Soul Path, I'm going to go get it right now. Play a quick little song while sounds like rain is meowing outside the door. She's got kind of the highest meow. Um, I'm almost done playing all Akash Gandhi. That was Forest of Fear earlier, which I'm feeling kind of fearful for my mother. Um, and this one is A Tale of Vengeance. I will be right back. Ugh.